We continue now with our look back at Elton John. He's been a frequent guest on the Today Show over the years. Here he is with Bryant Gumbel on April 16, 1982.
This one's for you.
He made millions off 14 #1 singles and 7 straight gold albums. And he became renowned for his outlandish costumes, eyeglasses, and stage acts. His flamboyant style was his trademark. Quite unexpectedly, in 1976, Elton John decided to put his career on hold. He returned to the stage 2 years later, but as a different man with different music. I had a chance to talk with Elton John yesterday during a rehearsal of Saturday Night Live to see what's ahead for the 35-year-old giant of rock. I didn't know what kind of a person I'd be interviewing. That the public image of Elton John, I didn't know if it was the real one. What do you think is your image, and how close is it to what you are?
I don't know. I think people still think I walk around in 8-inch high-heeled shoes and wear sparkly glasses. I think people still think of me like that. I don't really think about that too much. I'm a little chameleon. I sort of change my colours all the time. One minute I have to wear a suit. If I'm at the football club, I'm a suit and tie. I like adapting to any situation. I don't really think about my image, actually. But I know what people think of me. They always, if you go to the media, and I don't do interviews with the press very much, because then you spend 2 hours of your life with the press, and you think you've given them some good stuff, and then you read about, all they want to know is about the sex life, or the hair transplant, or the shoes and the glasses, so who cares? So
For the record, in case we never shoot your shoes, you're wearing gym shoes.
Right, yes,
mention the brand name. Yeah, but they are flat. Would it be fair to characterize what you're doing now as a comeback?
Not really. I stopped in '76 for 2 years to concentrate on something completely different, because I suddenly realized there was more to my life than just doing music. I haven't really been inactive. I just haven't been... I don't flaunt myself around so much. I don't need it. I'm getting older. I really don't want that lifestyle too much anymore.
Are you a different musician now than you were before then?
I'm a more conscientious musician, probably. It's because...
Conscientious?
Yes, because... well, from 70 to 76, when the whole shebang happened, and it was really exciting, everything, you build up a sort of momentum. Everything became so easy to do. I just walked on stage, played this, walked into the studio, did this, without really too much thinking behind it. It was fun, but maybe, you get a little stale. I lost my self-respect, really. That's why I didn't touch an instrument for 2 years. I didn't want to. And then when I came back, I did a solo tour with a percussionist. And I had to play I was naked on stage, more or less, because you have to, if you play a wrong note, you sing out of tune, people realise that. So I'm more conscientious now. I wouldn't, if it comes down to just walking on stage and being a routine, then I'd stop again.
I read that you said, I don't want to end up like Elvis. Was that a reference to the trappings of being famous, of being a celebrity?
Yeah, because, Elvis, I didn't know Elvis. I met him once for about 2 seconds. It just seemed rather sad that he never went out. You have to make yourself available. Otherwise, you are going to be caught up in just what you are. Elvis was just caught up being Elvis Presley. He had nothing else in his life apart from being Elvis Presley. And I had that sort of danger between 70 and 76. All I had in my life was being Elton John. And it was ridiculous. I'll always be a musician, but I don't really I can't see the day that I will always be doing this.
What about John Lennon's death? Do you think much about that?
If you go around thinking that might happen to you, then I'll get totally paranoid. It was just one of the most tragic things that everyone in the music business has ever been through, I think. You can't go around thinking, well, it's going to happen to me, because it's just a one-off. Things, you can get knocked over by a bus. Who knows what? That's what life's... The excitement about life is not knowing.
Final note. Is there anything in life that has eluded Elton John?
I don't really have... I'm enjoying life at 35 very much. And if more so than I have done for years. I'm more happier now than I sort of have been. And as you get older, I think I kind of get happier as I get older. So I can't really say there's anything I want, because I've tasted more success and had more good fortune than most people. I'm very privileged for that. I just want to remain happy. I don't have any other goals left in life except to just do my best. You can only do that.